Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Harish, and in this channel, I talk about various tools using which you can build websites, apps, automations, Alexa skills, Google Actions, pretty much anything that you need without having to write any piece of code. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can embed buttons in a Notion page and sell directly from Notion without having to create a separate page for your payments or trying to find another platform where you can create a product and all of that. Just have all of your product details on Notion and add the buy now button right there so that people can click on it and donate or pay for what you're selling. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. In this video, I'm going to definitely cover Stripe payment links, InstaMojo payment links, Razer Pay payment links, and also PayPal buttons that all work with this process. We are going to use a specific tool that has been created by Yusuf, who also created the Notion to Instagram automation that I created a video about. In this video, it's just going to be a button in a product. For that, here are the things that you need. One is obviously 2 pages, is the product page, and the second one is a thank you page, right? Create 2 pages in Notion. You can take a look at the product page. This is how the product page will look like. The title of the project, the description, you can add a description, and you can add an image about the product and also the price here and any additional details you want. I'll show you how to add the button here at the end, right? And along with this, we will also have a thank you page. Create a custom thank you page, and this is our thank you page for now, right? Once you have these 2 ready, these 2 are just simple pages. Make sure your pages are shared in public, obviously, because you want people to discover them. So I'm just going to share this in public and also the thank you page, right? So that when the customer is redirected to the thank you page, he's able to see the page, right? Both those pages are shared. So now the setup on Notion is done. Let's move on to the payment gateways. Let's start with first Stripe payment links. If you haven't seen my video about how to create payment links and collect payments from customers, you can watch the video from the description below. Here is a payment link that we have right now. I'm just going to quickly edit this payment link, or let's just, for the sake of this video, let's just create a new payment link. And this is going to be my awesome product. And the price for this is, okay, let's just create the product. Price for this is, as you can see, I mentioned it as $100 in the Notion page. I'm just going to do the same thing. You can upload an image if you have already here. And let me just quickly upload the image that I uploaded in my product page just to make it look seamless, right? All right, once the image is uploaded, you can also add a description to this similar to the Notion page itself, and then click on create add product. And once this is done, the second step that you have to remember is go back to the Notion that you created. Go back to the Notion page that you created for a thank you message and copy the URL. So I'm going to copy the URL, make sure this is shared to public. Come back to Stripe payment links, and here make sure you select don't show confirmation page and enable this, as in paste the link that you just copied. Right now, what will happen is when somebody pays on the Stripe link, they will be forwarded to this thank you page instead of the thank you message that is shown on Stripe. Right now, I'm going to create a link for this, and we should have the link ready. All right, so we have the link here. So make sure we keep this aside for now. Let's just quickly move on to Razer Pay. In Razer Pay, we'll just go to payment links. This should be your dashboard, and in payment links, if you have one already, just go ahead and copy the payment link. This process for creating payment links on Razer Pay is in the description below. I've linked it. Go and watch it in case you haven't. It's the same process. Just add the product details, the money that you want to collect. Yeah, I've just copied the payment link. All you need is to be able to add buttons to the Notion page is payment links, right? So remember that you need payment links from the payment gateway, whichever payment gateway you use, be it Razer Pay, be it InstaMojo, be it PayPal, or be it Stripe payment links. Now, the similar thing applies to InstaMojo as well. If you already have a payment link, just make sure you copy that. So in this case, I am just going to copy this payment link. This is the payment link for InstaMojo. And last but not least, if you are wanting to collect money from PayPal, right, go to paypal.com/buttons and make sure you have a business account. and the individual accounts don't work for this process on PayPal. So if you go to paypal.com/buttons, you will see these different options. I would recommend having them. Make it buy now button. So if you click on this, what will happen is it will show you steps of how to create a button for each of these. So you can add the item name, the item ID, what the price is here, and then you can also add multiple options as to you can add a drop down menu where if you want to collect specific information from the customer, let's say interests, or let's say what are their hobbies, or if they want if you want to collect their size, right? Or if you're selling a physical product, or if you want to take a time option, if this is a webinar that you're running, right? You can enable all of these. And once you are done entering all of these details, the last step is to log in with the business account. Since I don't have a business account ready, I'm not going to touch it here, but the idea is you need a business account to be able to collect payments using buttons on PayPal, right? So now, assuming we have all the links ready, the service that we are really going to use is butn.one, butn.one, where on the left you can see there are a bunch of options that you can customize. Right side is the preview. So let's just change this to buy now, or you can also say add to cart, but buy now is pretty straightforward. And this is the link, right? So if you've used Stripe, this is the link that you have to copy, and if you've used Instamojo, this is the link that you have to copy of the specific payment link that you've created or the product that you've created. And in Razer Pay, this is the link that you have to copy, right? Now for the sake of this example, again, I'm just going to copy one of these and paste it in butn.one website. And you can also enable and see how it looks in dark mode. This is how it looks in dark mode. You can also have transparent background if required. And if you want to customize any of the fonts or the sizes, you can do so right here. Let me just make it this. And you can also choose a different color font family. So I've chosen Railway for this one. If you want to make it bold, you can do so. If you want it to be normal, you can just leave it normal, and a bunch of other options, right? You can also change the colors, right? Let's just change the color of the button. It looks very dull. Let us use a paste color. If you hover, let's just leave it to that color. Text can stay white. If you want to add padding is the space inside the button, right? So if you want to add horizontal padding, you can do so like this and make it a bigger one. And if you want to add shadow to the button, you can also do so. See, the shadow appears right there. This is the preview, and this is how it's going to appear when you actually embed the button, right? So now you can also customize the alignment if you want the button to be aligned to the left. In our case, let's just go back to the product page and see how our this thing looks like, right? As in the product layout page, we can keep the button here or here, and I would ideally love to be that thing aligned to the left. So I'll just go back to it, select, make sure it is left. And if you want to add any emojis, you can click on the emoji icon and add any emoji that you want to the button and make it look funky if you want, right? And if you want to support this guy, make sure you click on his buy me a coffee link. And if you want to support me and make me rich by just donating $1, my buy me a coffee link is in the description below. Subtle plugin. Okay, now once you're done setting up the button on the left, you can just click on copy embed link, right? It'll show a pop-up saying copied. Now all you have to do is just go back to Notion. Here, what I would do is I would say /embed, right? Or you can just click on the icon, 6 dots that show up here, and also select embed, right? I'm just going to say embed. Click on this and paste the URL that we just copied, right? And just say embed link. Now what will happen is it should embed the button right there, right? That's it. The payment button is integrated. Now let's open this page up. Copy. I've copied this, right? Now let's open this page up and see how this looks for any user, right? That's it. The button appears, works as we want it to work. And if you click on it, it should open the Razer Pay link that we added to it. As simple as that. If you add the redirection like we did in the Stripe payment links, it will come back to the thank you page, right? This option is available in all the platforms, so don't worry about redirecting. It's just an option. You just have to enter where you want the user to be redirected to. So that's it. That's how you add a button. Button is by default not available as a option in Notion. So this is how you add it by using butn.one website, which is a tool created by Yusuf. Shout out to him. And if you like this video, make sure you drop a like below. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you know somebody who doesn't know how to build stuff but has a bunch of ideas, send them here, because this channel is all about building stuff without coding at all. And with that, we come to the end of this one, and see you in the next one. Peace.